What's up, collective? It's your girl Honey the Shaman here, and I have a reading for you. But before we start, I was living a life of sin, and then the divine stepped on in, and now I feel saved. Okay, so let's get into a reading. I'm gonna start with some oracle cards. Hope you guys have been well. I've been MIA. My back. So let's just see what's going on in the energy. First things first, we have January rebirth in the reverse here. So somebody is not getting a second chance here. Something is over. Somebody is, I'm here, wishing on a star. This person is just sitting there staring out a window. Wonder where you are. And this collective, for some of these people, they could be going away, doing time. Somebody is not getting a second chance. Something is over. We have season of the witch, magic, stagnated, right? We have that, it's given this as a magical backfire. Whatever is over in someone's life could be over because of their actions, but it's giving some sort of spell work that they did, like literally. I'm hearing the word deliberately. So they deliberately did something. Some form of spell work that these people did, or that this person did, is what was like the nail in the coffin here. We have Lilith, the first feminist, autonomy in the reverse. They try to take someone else's freedom from them. This could have been somebody who tried to wrongfully put someone else away. This could have been somebody who did a love spell on someone. It's collective. Took their autonomy away. Somebody who could have manipulated a situation. They definitely used some form of spell work, or hired someone to utilize, to do some spell work in a situation. This is something that's not fair, and it returned. The goddess incarnated body positivity. This collective has divine protection here. They attacked the wrong person. Attacking you is giving the energy of like attacking God. God took it personally. I sought the Lord, and he heard, and he answered. Some of you guys could have prayed here. The sacred rebel. Humility. So a lot of you guys are of God, but you don't show up like, like acting like church culture. Your relationship with God is very much authentic. Your personality is very much authentic. And it's kind of like, because this person didn't see you playing the role of like a churchgoer, or playing the role of a godly person, they didn't realize that you had a close connection or relationship with God. And that's why they tried you the way that they did. And yeah, they've come into a rude awakening. We have the Morgan, sovereignty in the reverse. This person has no spiritual protection here. You're protected. You have physical protection for some of you guys, but you also have this level of like spiritual protection. It's like the spirit realm don't play about you. Now this person could be trying to do some research about you. Some of you guys, this person could be trying to look into your Akashic records here, because now they're seeing you differently. They thought you were just like them. I'm seeing the reflection. They thought you were just like them. So this person must be something dark. They must be something separate from God. If they thought you were separate from God, right? And then they did something to you, and then they thought you were like them, then it just means that there's something about them that isn't godly, right? Isn't that what they're basically saying? Now I'm seeing in this other photo where it said Lilith, the first feminine, that this person has, she's holding a snake up, but it's like towards her neck. I'm going to show you just in 1 second here. It's like this person has been snaked by their own words here. See, she's holding a snake around her neck. It's in the reverse though. This person snaked themselves by talking too much. And they could have been bragging about the fact that they did some spell work on you, and then come to find out you're godly, and now this is like rubbing some other people the wrong way. rubbing their environment the wrong way. Or it could just be the spirit realm was rubbed the wrong way by this person. We have peace of the goddess, inner peace in the reverse. And weaver of the web of life, cooperation in the reverse here. They had some people join in with them to help destroy your inner peace. Yeah. Some of them, it could even have been like your literal, like try to pre-transition you guys. This is collective here. And now these people could be the people who, now that they understand that you are of God, their feathers are ruffled, honey. And I did see a bird today with ruffled feathers. So, you know. And there's people who feel like they should have known better because they're too old for this. And or people who are actually older that feel like they're genuinely, like there's some elders in this energy as well that feel like they messed up here. They should have known better. And that they picked up on something, or they received signs that they shouldn't have done this, but they did something anyway with helping this person with whatever their goal was here. We have Persephone, maturity, stagnated. You see, that's what I'm saying. Like they feel like they are childish for what they did. They feel childish for egging this person on, for being a part of this. A lot of these people feel, it's like, I heard degeneration, but I'm feeling like the energy of like no class. Like that's the energy they feel. Like they feel less than because of their participation, because of their inability to like pick up on what they should have or shouldn't have been doing in this situation. We have Anastasia, self-discovery in the reverse. They didn't know that you awakened here. Nobody knew that you were awake. No one knew that you were as conscious as you are. No one knew that you had went through a dark night. No one knew how far you were on your journey with God, on your spiritual journey, on your light path. They did not know. That's why they all felt comfortable coming together to do this magic. If they had known, I'm picking up on, if I knew then what I know now, I would have chose differently. They would have done something different here. We have the creatrix, creativity. They were doing all types of stuff. Well, what if we do this and we mix this with this, and then this should do that, or you do this spell, I do this spell at the same time, and that should create. They was in there like they was scientists in the lab. Like they was trying to create Frankenstein. Rewilding with Grandmother Moon in the reverse. Rewilding here. Now these people are disconnected. Their spirit teams, their ancestors have disconnected to them. They're not receiving signs. They're not receiving answers. They're not receiving downloads. Because when the spirit realm was talking to them, they were ignoring it. Somebody's extremely heartbroken too. Witch of the Winter. Healing. Some of you guys have healing ancestors. For some of you guys, you could be like me, you're a healer. I'm a shaman. You could have shown that you were of the light. They could have seen that you were a healer, but still chose to believe you were something else. Why? No one knows. It says still some more cards in here. Awesome. In the reverse here, we have Hecate, Queen of the Crossroads, unknown, in the reverse here. And then we have Artemis, she of the wild, mercy. Somebody definitely tried to do some sort of ritual at a crossroad. So now they have certain entities or certain things like that they're on the line for here. Whatever this is, these people are not in a pretty position after what they've done. I'm here. What could you do for a Klondike bar? Somebody did something a little strange for a little piece of change. That's what I'm picking up. Or they could have said that was you or whatever. Ain, the fairy queen, protection, stagnated. They couldn't touch you here. Your protection is locked in. Ain't no switching up with your protection. They didn't know this though. And they bragged about it. This snake energy around the neck, they bragged about it and they snaked themselves is what's coming out here real big. Oh, I got an eyelash somewhere. My eye's not supposed to be. Time of the Black Jaguar, destruction in the reverse. Now they're trying to stop their world from falling apart. Let's see if anything else wants to come out. Yeah. Bless you, hope stagnant, but there's no hope. Something's going to fall apart because of the magic that they did, because of the things that they did, and because of the entities that they work with. Yeah. Hi. In the reverse, we have the call of the siren, actuality in the reverse here. Somebody could have said you were provocative or promiscuous, and it comes to find out that you're not, and they could have sent something toward you in alignment with that energy, or alignment with something to do with some sort of like intimacy, but on the more deviant side. And whatever they tried to send toward you, figured out that they themselves had some sort of deviance to them, and that thing also turned everything. It's like everything they call, it's like this is a group of people that literally call judgment down on themselves. Like they were living so dirty, and then believed something about you. Thank you. Believed something about you that wasn't true, and then went to entities to attack you in alignment with what they believed about you that wasn't true. And then those entities recognize that you are not like that, but they are. And then they conjured their own judgment by bringing a bunch of entities down, but it's going to feed on them because they're the only place, the only vessel that has that energy, right? A moonlit dance, feminine energy in the reverse here. Somebody tried to say that you were also into the opposite, the same gender. And it's nothing wrong with that if that's the case, but I'm getting for some of you guys, no, you're not. They did a lot here. Bisalisa, the wise, intuition here. They should have used their intuition. The spirit realm was guiding them before it got this bad. They wouldn't stop though. Help tribe. Somebody tried to report my live. They've been doing this the last 2 times. Don't be mad at me because you did something wrong and you're annoyed that I'm telling on you. Period. Voice of the outcasts. Advocacy in the reverse. They didn't want you to speak out. Voice of the outcast in the reverse after they try to just get my live turned off. Like, come on now. Child. Well, stop doing wrong and stop doing dirty stuff, and you wouldn't feel so triggered. Live a clean life and you wouldn't have to worry. Inner high priestess, divine service in the reverse here. These people work for evil, and they thought you did too. These are people. This is a person who thought that they were having like a witch war, and come to find out they're not. Scotty, authenticity. You are authentic in who you are. You're a divine warrior. You're a divine being. This isn't that. Witching hour tea, introspection. These are people who are up at nighttime throwing magic at you while you're sleeping. Yemaya, mother of all, divine care. But you elude that. It's like you escape it. You tend to go to another realm, or you tend to, it's not working. These are people who made something up in their head and like attacked you for it, and then are angry because something they made up in their head. They need to seek therapy, right? Rise of the inner warrior in the reverse. They wanted you to stay dormant. They wanted you to be a punk. It's like they feel like their plan only would have worked if you were docile or receptive to being bullied or mistreated or something like that. I'm picking up on a feminine energy very heavily right now. Like a jealous feminine, but I heard the word jaded. A jaded feminine energy. Mm. Mm-hmm. Ooh. Okay. Already here we have the King of Cups. To the Strength card, somebody feels really deep emotions for you. To the Three of Pentacles, they wish that they can come in union with you, but the Chariot in the reverse, but you walked away from this person. And it's like it's too late. They found that you were of the light, you were good too late here. We have the Nine of Swords. Somebody is trapped in their thoughts when it comes to you. They can't get out of it here. Yeah, they're trapped in their head here. Because they thought that you were nothing. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. They thought you were low value. They thought that you were... Because they thought that you were nothing. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. They thought you were low value. They thought that you were... Let me just... Yeah. Feeling like you're top tier, right? And then feeling like you're too good or too good for them. And then convincing themselves you're not by like nitpicking any sort of imperfection about you. But it was simply because they started to feel inferior to you. And they did this to like negate their themselves, right? Ten of Wands in the reverse here. This person can't catch their breath here. They can't catch their breath at what they lost. Seven of Pentacles here in the reverse. They really convinced themselves that they were too good for you. But you have to ask yourself, why were they even in their head? Like, well, let's say this is like an ex. Why were they even in their head, like wondering about you that way? Like, why were they in their head comparing themselves to you? If you're supposed to be a partnership, you're supposed to be one. You're not supposed to be trying to see, oh, well, if I'm better or you're better. Like, so this is somebody who had like a mental imbalance here. We have the Empress stagnant. So feel like they were better than you or whatever this is. God went and put like a veil over you. And you and this person could have pulled out of a connection with you because of what they convinced themselves about you. That's what it's definitely giving here. They devalued you in their head because they felt insecure about you, but then had to convince themselves like, nah, I'm tripping. And then could have done something to devalue the connection or pull out of the connection with you. And now they're stuck with the Hierophant energy, feeling like you could have been their husband or their wife. Too bad. The Strength card. They didn't realize how strong. So we have stagnant, the Star. And God took you away from this person as a wish fulfillment. You were no longer their wish fulfillment because of whatever they did in alignment with this Ace of Cups in the reverse, removed you from being able to be a wish fulfillment for this person. The Sun card. And then this person was revealed after this connection was removed, the situation was over, it got revealed to them who you were, which was that Empress. And that they sabotaged it. They sabotaged it. Knight of Swords, stagnant. And you no longer want to speak to this person. You didn't give this person a chance to come back and talk to you. Can I talk to you? I really wanna. You didn't give this person any sort of chance or ability to like come back to you. You were done. This was God. God took this blessing because a person wanted to compete with you rather than grow with you or care about you here. And we have the Four of Pentacles. They were all materialistic. And this person could even have been with you and wanted to be with you for some sort of financial gain. They saw you as a come up. Some of you may feel like you didn't even have a lot, but some of you environments and you bring a lifestyle of abundance, a lifestyle of luxury. Luxury comes with you. For others of you, you actually had finances that this person wanted to like benefit off, but they had told themselves they didn't want to be with you here, but they wanted to use you, which is why the blessing may have been like would have been snatched. And now this person is deeply insecure with the Six of Swords because of this injustice. Now they're deeply insecure for whatever they did to you behind your back. Whatever is so heartbreaking that it's Ace of Cups. I'm seeing the Nine of Swords. It's the main thing on their mind. Because the Three of Pentacles stagnated. Some sort of partnership they were in is over now. The Four of Cups. Somebody is bitter. They're bitter about some partnership ending. Ooh. So on top of that Knight of Swords or Two of Pentacles, something that they said about you was messed up here. They twisted some sort of truth about you. With the Two of Pentacles in the reverse of the Knight of Swords stagnant. They said something about you that was messed up, or they lied on you, or they could have done a combination of both. When you were good to this person with the Two of Wands, 2-2, balance. They gave you hell and you gave them heaven. So there's a karmic imbalance here. The Queen of Swords stagnant. You don't fully know what this person said about you behind your back or did to you. Something has not been revealed to you. You were genuine to this person, a genuine lover. You were a genuine love connection for this person as well. So you were wish fulfillment in love. They sabotaged that. With the Chariot in the reverse. Don't leave me, girl. With the Ten of, what's it called? No, the Wheel of Fortune here. Yeah, they lost their Wheel of Fortune. They lost the wish fulfillment. This person could have prayed for someone like you at one point in their life, and you finally came in. They just didn't know how to handle you. They didn't know how to keep you. That's the truth here with the Ace of Swords. Now they know you're the truth. Let's give it India I read. He is the truth. And they chose to play you here for a third party. They chose to try to play you for a third party. Their Wheel of Fortune. And for some of the people, I heard they needed you bad. They threw you away, though. They sent you away from them with the Eight of Wands. And judgment came down in the situation. It's like, because not only did you not want this blessing, you didn't have to have it, but they did something here completely imbalanced with the Two of Pentacles in the reverse to the Two of Wands upright. They did something imbalanced. They did something messed up with that Ace of Cups energy in the reverse. They messed up. You're not supposed to do the Wheel of Fortune dirty. If you don't want the Wheel of Fortune, you think you're too good for it, you can't see it, whatever the thought process is, you go about your business. This person decided to try to destroy the Wheel of Fortune for finances here with this Four of Pentacles sticking out at me. And now the Six of Pentacles is in the reverse. This person has an extreme karmic debt. You can't do the Wheel of Fortune dirty. That's not how this thing works. And they're very sad here with the Five of Cups. And it's in a reverse, so they're not even just sad, they're resentful because their intuition was turned off. The High Priestess in the reverse. Because it wasn't supposed to be about them understanding who you were. It was about, did they really want to be with you? You're not going to be shown that somebody is the Empress if you want to be with this person for the wrong reasons. God is going to protect his children, especially his daughters. The Hermit is in the reverse, so something is hidden. Like I said, you don't know something. Something about the horse's belly. The Hangman in the reverse to the Two of Swords. Wrong choice. Somebody messed up real bad. They messed up real bad. To the Tower in the reverse. Chaos. It's reaping havoc in their life. It's like what you don't know won't hurt you. That's what they thought. And that's true. It's not hurting you. It's tearing them up. We have the Three of Wands, and we have that landing on the Five of Cups and the Queen of Cups. So a resentful feminine. Somebody came in between the two of you. And whoever this feminine energy is highly resentful. And we have the Six of Wands next to the Three of Wands, which would give us the Nine of Wands. And you blocked yourself off from this connection. You ain't let this bother you too much. The Death card, you put an ending to this connection. The Joker in the reverse. Somebody's not laughing now because of the Two of Cups. Because they feel like you were somebody's wish fulfillment. Maybe this this feminine energy here who came between the two of you. Because they found out that you weren't a karmic. Three of Cups. They are the third party. And I think that Three of Cups is in the reverse. And this person has treated this person like they're the thing that took their Nine of Cups from them. Like they had everything before they let this person in. So now there's a level of like mistreatment here towards whoever this third party energy was. To the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Like it cost them everything here. It even cost them their own stability. So there's a level of resentment in that connection. Five of Swords in the reverse. Now somebody is regretful of hurting you. They wish that they never did that. Now they want to be your husband. I want to be your man. I want to be your man. Four of Wands, because you brought stability into this person's life. You know how the genders fit the genders, how the genders go. Oh. And this person was extremely narcissistic and or manipulative toward you. They know they messed up. And that's also the King of Wands energy. It's definitely giving narcissist. The Seven of Wands. So you had to block this person. You wasn't about to let somebody play you to the left. It's giving Tokyo Jets. What's that song? Let me get them. Need no for no paper. Can you holler? I don't got no time. Something like that. The Knight of Wands is here in the reverse. Somebody's furious though. It feels like this third party is furious. And this third party is vindictive. Look at the face expression. Like they want to attack you to hurt the masculine or to keep the masculine away from you, but it's the energy of you don't even want this masculine. Knight of Cups, you're moving forward to find other romantic offerings and opportunities. You're not even interested in this masculine. And it's giving that this third party could have ruined one of your relationships here. That just came through very strong. A prominent connection that you had in the past, this third party could have went to spite you by ruining a promising connection for you. That just came through very heavily with the King of Pentacles in the reverse. So for somebody, it wasn't even a promising connection. This was somebody you didn't need to be with because they lack some sort of value. My greens is burning. I'm sorry, I'm cooking collard greens. Something smell a little starch, a little staunch. Okay. This is gonna be so hilarious when I upload this. We're gonna go and check on my greens because it smells like maybe I cooked all the water out of it. No, I didn't cook all the water out of it, but I definitely cooked the water down a lot. I'm gonna add some more water to these greens. Sorry, y'all. Maybe somebody saying they miss your cooking. I know how to cook. I just go ahead and just Yeah, I came at the perfect time, y'all. Y'all don't even know I came at the perfect time. This bacon is thawed out. I don't got no turkey neck, so I was going to put some turkey bacon in it, but it was frozen. So I had to wait for it to thaw out. Yeah, I'll be cooking. I'll be cooking, okay? All right. Come on now, bacon. Y'all here causing all this commotion. Let me just go like this. We're going to put this turkey bacon like that. Yeah, I wasn't going to use this whole brick, but I'm going to use it now. Let's just break it apart a little bit. Thank y'all for bearing with me while I go ahead and make sure my food ain't burning. I got to cook these collard greens. All right. We're going to put this bacon back in the refrigerator. Oh, God, I'm having a black moment right now. Okay. We'll come back and check on this bacon, make sure it keep its water. These greens in a little bit. I'm so happy I smelled them greens. And it didn't burn at all. It was like the bare minimum of water. Okay. Thank you for bearing with me. Okay. Let me just go ahead. We just gonna just get this all right back together like I ain't just go and had to check on these greens. All right, y'all. Here we go. Thank y'all for bearing with me. Okay, cool, right? All right, so I think we was right here. So we got the world card coming out stagnant. Now somebody feel like their world is over, right? And whatever this connection is. Oh, gosh. Because the person chose you. So it's giving, this is somebody, now we're talking about the energy, like if you had dealt with somebody who had like a third party. This third party was real, I don't know what energy they were in previously, but it's giving this energy of this person ended up with this person you were dealing with. And it was all fine and dandy when they were sneaking around. And then once you left the picture, this masculine, because they did something dirty to you, the narcissist you were dealing with, because they did something dirty to you, it's like they lost their 9 of Cups and their 10 of Pentacles. They lost their Wheel of Fortune, right? And what ended up happening is that this narcissist that you were once connected to that messed with this third party ended up treating the third party like they destroyed their 10 of Pentacles when the narcissist made the choice to do that, right? And where they're at now in their connection is realizing that the narcissist really chose you and not them, and it's making their brain all jacked up here. They side-eyeing you, but you don't have nothing to do with this. Is between them and their man. You understand what I'm saying? And now they want to come together and plot with some friends to do something dirty to you. Or with something that don't have nothing to do with you. That's why you don't know about what's going on, because the divine is handling it. I gotta shuffle these cards right here. Yeah, that's why you don't know what's going on. This person's very angry too. They're mad at you here. Because they know that this is probably karma because of them sneaking around. They know that this is possibly karma that they're getting for all of the grimy stuff that they did to people in relationships here. That's why they're angry. They feel like they got into that relationship the wrong way. You get them how you lose them type of energy. And this is what has them angry. They feel like they're being punished by God. And for some reason, it makes them feel like they want to retaliate against you. Because you're the Queen of Pentacles. And that fell out going towards this Four of Wands here. So with that being said, it's giving this person's life was a lot more stable when you were in the picture. So there's this energy of them comparing themselves to you and this person comparing themselves to you. And then there was a level of infidelity that was done to you. I feel like there's something more to say about that. This King of Pentacles. And then with this third party cheating with this King of Pentacles, it feels like they equally got the karma together. Like she did get, like she this feminine is embodying the energy. Like, she's accepting the projection that it was her fault. Ooh, that this masculine's life fell apart. When their karmas are separate. It's for the same situation, but it's separate. All for both of you guys to come back in the same suit, the Pentacles. So they feel like they made a mistake. They wish they would have got with the masculine under the right terms here. And this feminine is saying that this was only supposed to be an intimate connection. And they wanted this to move slow to make the masculine eventually stop wanting you, or feminine. You know how to fit the genders in your story. They were trying to come between you guys, but they didn't expect for you to leave abruptly. They didn't expect for this masculine to get any karma for it either. Because they assumed you were a karmic. And then come to find out you weren't. You were a loving person. You were actually represented by the Lover's card. See? This is why something is hidden from you. Or they were sneaking around on you. That's what it's saying. Or this feminine is saying that this is the reason why she was okay with sneaking around with him behind your back, because in her brain you were a karmic. And they come to find out you're the Queen of Pentacles. You actually valued the connection. And then she wanted to give him back to try to elude or avoid some karma, but you didn't want this situation back. It was beneath you at that point. And that could have hurt the masculine's pride and ego. You were a very stable connection. And now there's a lot of fighting and gossiping going on here. People are fighting. I mean, these people are fighting, and other people are gossiping about this connection, about that relationship. And there's a level of people putting you on a pedestal here too that's making this person angry. Because they worked so hard to convince everybody that you were the Empress in the reverse. And people are not seeing it that way. So this smear campaign didn't work. All it did was bring more judgment into the situation, because they should have left you alone. You left them alone. And then they tried to make it seem like you were the third party first. You had your hands in the cookie jar. But the way that this chaos is tearing them up and you're chilling, it doesn't seem that way. Karmically, it does not seem that way. Oh, y'all, I'm tearing the little ices up. That thing's good. Yeah, you deserve happiness and love and happiness. You have love and happiness in your life, or it's coming in here. And you could look at this ex like a little boy, or people are looking at this ex like a little boy. See how that's looking like? It's like in this connection, people feel like this person wasn't man enough for you. Because I felt the collective energy on this feminine, and I felt whoever that ex was on this energy. So you may have been a Ten of Pentacles connection, but this person wasn't able to be a Ten of Pentacles for you. Yeah, it was like you were nurturing a child. See how she's holding this child? But it's so bad. It's like, you know, they're narcissistic. You see how she has like the EKG machine hooked up to her chest and her stomach? It was like you had to literally help nurse this person from your essence here. And it's like you deserve a man that can stand next to you, or however you put the genders in your story here. So we have some resentment for being a third party here for several reasons. There's several reasons why there's a lot of resentment towards going towards the third party. Because this person is saying they didn't even want this person. Yeah. So then it's like these people, this person could have started like picking arguments with this person for no reason, mistreating them. Because they wanted you to come back to them. They wanted the divine to give them another chance with you. So they felt like if they were mean to this feminine, then they would, this is somebody with like a very childish mindset, which is why they would have came out as a child in the Ten of Cups. Like if they were mean to this person for being a third, like this person is such a classic narcissist, because it's this energy like they really do blame this other person as if they didn't cheat. They're like, well, if I be mean to this person, will the divine see that I'm punishing this person and send the person I want to be with back to me? How does that work? See, this is what they were thinking. This is what they were concocting in their head. Jeez Louise. But you don't even want this person back. It's not about the divine sending you back to them. You don't want to go back to this person. But they're stuck in the past here. They keep having dreams or hope that something would rekindle that wouldn't. Remember what they did with that Ace of Cups energy? In both decks, it came out in the reverse. Whatever they did was extremely painful. Why would you opt to go back to something like that? Running. See how deceptive this person was with the Seven of Cups. And that's Eight of Cups energy. You're not going back. They lost this Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles came out in reverse in this deck too. Period. That's just what it is here. And then this masculine got angry at you because you didn't want to come back, and then sought to betray you even more. Jeez Louise. And started doing witchcraft on you. For some of you guys, I picked up on your love life. They didn't want people to want you. They didn't want you to, they didn't want nobody else to experience your abundance here with that forest. And then they also didn't want people thinking that you were better off without them. This is ridiculous. Their intuition was telling them that people were going to start looking into the past when it came to the two of you. They didn't want to be negatively judged or seen a certain way. So they tried to put an ending to you or ending to your status. This is ridiculous. And they also wanted to control you in some way. You see how this person has they showed you something. They revealed something. Somebody got sloppy somewhere. That somebody was doing some sort of spell work on you or toward you. Something didn't seem right. To cause you to lose out in order to take something from you or cause you to lose something. Actually, both of them were. But specifically this lover, they wanted you to, and then also this spell work to make you attract players. So you would be like, oh, everybody cheats. I might as well go back to this person. You still said no. That didn't make you want to take this person back. You didn't know that they were doing this on no situation like that. You stay stuck with a person that mistreated you. You chose to walk away. You don't care what the circumstances are, how connected you are to somebody. You just got out of there. It didn't matter. Somebody wanted to trap you. Somebody wanted to trap you up with lies. They were coming up against you in some sort of way, and they lost here, and now they're very angry. Because it's like they lost more than what you realized here. They lost sort of finances has ended. Because it had illuminated to you that they were trying to do this. Because this fell on top of the Five of Pentacles. And you're strong. You're strong enough to stand up for yourself in this situation. Plan off. Whatever this is. See? All sort of power, bring burdens into your life. I don't know. Let's pull a couple oracle cards.